My name is Michaela. Colorado is the first state to adopt an amendment granting women the right to vote. Utah and Idaho followed suit in 1896, Washington State in 1910, California in 1911, Oregon, Kansas, and Arizona in 1912, Alaska, Illinois in 1915, Montana and Nevada in 1914, New York in 1917, Michigan and South Dakota and Oklahoma in 1918. The National Women's Trade Union League is established to advocate for improved wages and working conditions for women. Thus, upper-class women joined as the allies of working-class women, donating money, serving as spokespeople to the press, and arranging for legal representation. They participated in picket lines and sometimes got arrested during protests. In this process, the women of the NWTUL forged a new working-class feminism.
Hello everyone, my name is Christian Claudio, and I am here to tell you a bit about a few main figures in the women's rights and how they've contributed. One of the main figures is Susan B. Anthony, born in 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. Susan helped pass the first laws in New York to guarantee women's rights over children and control property and wages. In 1869, Anthony and Elizabeth Stanton formed the National Women's Suffrage Association. The primary goal of the organization was to achieve voting rights for women. In 1869, the National Suffrage Association and American Women's Suffrage Association merged and made campaigns to obtain voting rights for women. Susan B. Anthony then died in 1906. Another important figure is Elizabeth Stanton, born in 1815. She was an American reformer and former leader of the women's suffrage movement. With the exclusion of women candidates, it led Stanton and Lucretia Mott to organize women to win greater equality. Stanton pushed for a suffrage clause to be involved in the Bill of Rights for Women. Stanton was president of the National Women's Suffrage Association from 1869 to 1890. And she was also the president of the National Suffrage Association from 1890 to 1892. She died in 1902. There's so many to name, but another woman is Belva Ann Lockwood, born in 1830. She was a former lawyer and a former women's rights activist. In 1872, she secured the passage of a law granting equal pay for work to women employees in the federal government. Also, she was the first woman admitted to practice before the Supreme Court. These women played such a big part in the women's rights movement, and now Emma McIntosh, with a little more background. That's you.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. The feminist movement, also known as Women's Liberation Movement, has been an ongoing battle. Marriages were arranged and women were expected to be obedient to their husbands. In 1963, the average woman made only 63% of what a man made.